I went to a varsity football game in high school one night, and the kicker there he was kind of struggling a little bit, and I thought, I think I can do that. And so the next year I went out for the team, and it was a lot harder than what I thought. I could kick it a long way, but I had no idea where it was going. And so that just drove me to try to get better and better. And fortunately, I did get a little bit better before going off to college. It was an interesting deal how I ended up at Hawaii. Being from Atlanta, their kicker had just graduated. They didn't have anybody, and it just was a perfect fit. And they came in, they said, would you like to come out and just go on a visit? And I said, yes, I would love to go on a visit to Hawaii. I thought, wow, this is a beautiful stadium, a beautiful place. This is great. I'd love to come here. Fortunately, I was able to spend from 1988 to 1992 out in the islands, and it was an amazing experience. My mind instantly goes to the team achievements, especially of our senior year when we were 11-2. It was the best record a Hawaii team had ever had. We won our bowl game against Illinois. It was just a really special time. I never thought that I'd be drafted by the Denver Broncos in the third round by any stretch. I just saw my name going across the ESPN scroll on draft day, third round pick to the Denver Broncos. And so it was an incredible blessing to get to be drafted by the Denver Broncos. I was just hoping to play maybe 5-6 years, maybe bounce around, maybe get a pension, just try to get vested. I mean, that was kind of my hope. Never expected a 17-year career, and especially 15 of those in a city like Denver with an organization like them, and being able to play in a couple of Super Bowls and, get a world championship ring and having the relationships that I did with some of the best players to ever play the game. The moment, without a doubt, that I treasure most in my NFL career is the first Super Bowl that we won against Green Bay. Super Bowl 32, we were 14-point underdogs. Brett Favre was in his prime. The Packers were an outstanding team. And we went out and played an incredible game. And it was the most thrilling game I'd ever been a part of. The first question I got from the media in the locker room after the first Super Bowl, confetti's flying, champagne's flying. It was, we're pumped. We just won the Super Bowl. We're world champs. Hey, do you think you can do it again? I was like, wow, I'd, kind of like to enjoy this one first, And so the next year we did. We went and won it again. We repeated. And the first question I got again from the media was, do you think you can three-peat? And so it became this whole three-peat thing. And I thought, wow, it really is not ever enough. That really carries over into some of the things that I've done post-football with missionary work in the Middle East and Alaska, things like that. In this life, there's not much that's completely fulfilling. But there is something that I feel like the reasons why I'm doing these things. There is one thing that is providing hope for people, is providing healing that transcends really the things here on earth. And I think that is why I'm so convinced that it's important to tell people that you do have meaning, you do have value, you do have purpose. You have an identity that's beyond what you do. And I think that is what really has driven me to tell these people over in the Middle East, tell these people up in Alaska where I've done a lot of missionary work up there. Yes, there is hope. There's hope, and here's what that hope is. And that's what drives me. That's what drives me.